Today we're going to talk about nuclear radioactive decay, which deals with the unstable nuclei of atoms breaking apart. They're unstable, and that's why they break apart. So an example of this is uranium-238, which we know is the fuel for nuclear power plants. And we know that the 238 is the mass number and that the 92 is the atomic charge, the charge or the atomic number. Now, normally we would just say, oh, that's the atomic number, except in this case, we also want to include it as the possible just charge. And the reason is because we're going to be breaking up that nucleus. And sometimes what we're breaking up is the positive charges. And so it's important to note that this indicates like protons, not just the atomic number. It's actually the number of positive charges in that nucleus. So today, one of the things I want to start with is the three main particles, which will be the particles that will be discussed on your midterm. For our test, all of these particles listed are important, and we'll get to that, but we're going to start with the three main ones that will definitely be part of your midterm, that are considered content for your midterm. For my class, all of the particles listed are important, and we're going to discuss all of them, but we're going to start with the three main ones. The first one is the alpha particle, and these are radioactive particles that can be ejected or emitted from a nucleus. Okay? So the first one is an alpha particle, which is a helium particle with a +2 charge. This is the particle that Rutherford sent across to the gold foil, so you've already had some experience with this particle. This particle is, and the two thing criteria that we're going to talk about with regard to these three particles when we talk about these three particles, and that you will need to know for the test, are how big is it and the relative compared to the other two particles, what we term in nuclear radiation the ability to penetrate the surface. So alpha, beta, and gamma penetrating the surface. So the alpha particle is the largest of the three. So how big is it? So it is big. It's like dust. The alpha particle is like dust. It floats around in the air like dust particles. It can only enter your body through your mouth or your nose or your eyes, just like dust. Like if you have an allergy, sort of like cat dander or something like that. All right? Can only get in through you that way. So it has what we call the lowest penetrating ability.